What? Hello, and welcome to Acadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens, and I am your Dungeon Master. I am joined once again by our wonderful players, Meredith and Brittany. We are here to hang out, chat with you guys, play some Dungeons & Dragons, and have a good time.
Just do the butch sleeves.
Butch sleeves? I know. Oh, last week you dressed up, you had the crop top and everything. It was like
I know.
fancy.
No, I'm the
Just
fancy one.
Butch sleeves.
Butch sleeves.
Yeah, strap that's probably awesome.
It's fair.
Holes in it.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Then don't do it.
I'm not. I'm taking it back down. Give me a break.
Thank you guys for joining us once again tonight.
Thank you to our new follower.
Thank you to our new follower who saw that joined up right before we started, right as we were starting the stream. You're awesome. We appreciate you. Thank you for those on YouTube who watch the stream and are hanging out. You guys are also awesome. We appreciate you too. I was looking at our stats today, and we're up to a total of 115 hours of streaming,
Dang.
which is pretty cool. And we've been doing it for a year and a half now.
Oh,
So, almost 50 episodes in. So,
I wish you could rub like the ponder with them.
What?
I wish you could do like the rubbing in the ponder. Yes.
it's good.
My favorite is that I could do this.
There you go. Just
Bless the stream.
perfect. Yeah, before you curse all the electrical equipment. Gotta pick one, Brittany.
Called balance, Shane.
Doesn't exist with you.
Hey.
Listen.
See? It's all gross.
Mine does the same thing. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us up. We appreciate you all being here.
Yeah.
We are here every Monday night at this time, playing D&D. We have new things in the works as we try to expand the stream a little bit. But
We say that every time.
we do,
It's in the works.
it's in the works. It's always in the works. The problem is that the works just haven't ended yet because, like, busyness.
One of those people is getting married.
That's fair.
It's not me.
Sorry, it's not you this time.
It wasn't her anytime.
Don't patronize me.
Hey, Brittany. What I'm
Do
saying-
not tell the internet I will kill you with these hands.
No, I'm just saying, hopefully next time we plan something big for the stream, you'll be getting married.
Okay.
Okay, I can have dreams too, Brittany. I can dream that you can.
Apparently not, according to your sleep score.
I know.
It's okay. I never do. So.
Oh god, if only we talked about interesting things online.
But we don't.
We talk.
Welcome.
We talk about shit you guys have nothing to know about.
Da-da.
That would be an awesome jingle for like a just chatting stream. We talk about shit you guys know nothing about. Dum dum. To put it to like turn on my flex my old recording muscles and go with something. I should do like an intro for the stream. That'd be really cool. Like with like a theme
Oh,
song.
I wish it was as cool as the Piffling FM.
Yeah!
Sorry. Wooden Overcoats is amazing.
We're not sponsored, but
We're
we
not.
could be.
It's amazing. If you like comedy, go.
British
No.
comedy, so like lower your expectations.
No.
Raise
Raise them. Damn it. If you have any culture, you'll like it.
If you don't, you won't.
Swat.
That's not true, I like it.
You
Yeah, you are uncultured. That's true.
Don't tell Gordon Ramsay about I microwave chicken.
It's on the internet now, Brittany.
I need like a quick access meme screen that I can just like pop memes on the screen. Like it just like
Whoa!
it's raw. What are you? I'm a loser sandwich.
Idiot sandwich.
Yep. Love it. Anyway, all that aside, we always appreciate you guys being here. Please like and subscribe, share the stream, what have you, if you enjoy us.
Tell your friends.
Do a
You got
little
it.
dance.
Make a little love.
Down.
Good okay. Hey, come for the D&D, stay for the lame jokes.
We think we're funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Us and 20 other people all
No,
this
we
year.
always think we're funny.
Most of the time.
Anyway, with all that being said, I think it is time to jump in.
It's exactly 5 minutes. We can keep going now.
Fair. So, where we last left off. Adventurous.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're leaving the mine. I'm sorry, entering the castle.
That's right, yes.
You guys
Through
were.
the-
already left the mine.
You guys
Left the
were.
mine, had entered the castle.
You guys were infiltrating Farosa's castle
Very, very badly.
very badly.
We
Roll.
could not roll for shit.
Nope.
It was not good.
So you guys very loudly entered the castle. Only having to knock out one servant. But you guys.
Broke a window spectacularly with a rock.
Hey, that was not last episode.
No, we
it was
didn't
the
break you with a
episode
rock.
before.
That was the ruse.
Yeah, that was the
We
route.
left the rock near the broken glass.
To pretend that it was broken because of the rock.
Yeah. Those darn kids. Oh wait, that
That's a
window
long
overlooks
way
a
down.
sheer cliff face.
It's fine, it's fine. And you guys sent Rena to go do some
Reconnaissance.
reconnaissance. She checked out the whole floor that you were on, finding nothing but a library. to complete.
Daffodil did some of it, and very possibly got seen by someone in the library, but he wouldn't have known.
He didn't know. You have no clue.
Yeah, the world may never know.
A one, a two, a three.
I'm so upset you guys got that reference. It's so obscure.
What do you?
No, it's
that is
not.
the opposite of obscure.
And
What's
no
wrong
one
with
else
you?
has ever gotten that reference.
What? How has no one ever gotten
If
that?
that's not an obscure reference, let us know, because maybe I just
Al,
surround
how
myself
many
with the wrong
does it
people.
take to get to the center of a
Center
Tootsie
of a
Pop?
The world may never know. That is like.
Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3, crunch.
What we need to do is somebody needs to have a Twitter up so we can post like polls while we're playing.
Good idea.
So we can post them on Twitter. It's like, is this an obscure reference? Check it
My
out.
mom even posted a thing the other day about it, like with her Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Mr. Al says he'll only take like 3.
Maybe I just live under a rock.
Yes, you
I think
do.
you just have uncultured friends.
You could-
No one gets the reference, right?
Shame.
It's not your fault.
Shane, you just kind of like said that we're uncultured now because we're basically her only friend.
That's not I know!
See, I was insinuating that we were the cultured friends because we got the reference, but you were going the opposite way, and then Meredith still took you down a notch. It was great.
I try. It doesn't always
It's okay,
work.
you're on a
We're
15
both
time.
I'm gonna take my math rocks and go home.
we're both very short.
You can bond over being short.
You in front of the internet.
But after reconnaissing,
Reconnaissance.
reconning the floor,
Stop! Please!
you guys decided to head up the stairs, heading toward what you found out was the entrance hall. After looking around, Brittany with her passive perception, or Faye did with her passive perception,
Oh,
noticed
19.
some weird markings on the floor. You guys found a hidden door. To let some secret
He had to
peek.
make it passive perception, because last time my active perception didn't do anything for me.
Yep. Literally gave it to you guys on a simple
DM
platter.
troubles. What do you do when your players are so incompetent that the plot can't move forward?
Yep.
Give them the plot again. This time with shorter pants. You're welcome.
Listen.
Oh man. But anyway, you guys headed up, found a secret passageway, and started exploring.
Tighter pants.
Nope, no. That would not have been better.
So you guys headed down the passageways and found there was a bunch of peepholes that lead into the different various rooms in the area. And it found that eventually led to a large spiral staircase coming off this kind of tight tower. So you guys climbed for a long time, passing many a passageway heading into different levels of the castle, so you eventually reached the top of the tower. Over was the highest point in the castle, overlooking everything. From that point, you noticed that down the kind of sloping roof there was a large balcony, and you saw Farbaros on the balcony overlooking the battle that was happening on the bridge in front of the castle. Now
And
that,
then we rolled really well.
for a few minutes, then
Yeah.
you didn't. So,
Listen, Shane.
because
Don't read it,
Daffodil headed down the rooftop, very stealthily,
Very
go see what's
stealthily.
down
And
there.
then I rolled a 1.
And then
Like we jumped off the roof onto that roof, like
Yes.
freaking ninja
you
shit.
guys ninja'd it, and
The
then
Assassin's Creed of that shit.
Faye rolled a 1 on one of her checks and activated a tile that went down and skittered down and crashed on the balcony, which then alerted Farbros and started combat.
Yup.
You fought, which you figured out was a very
If I
tired,
only had a brain.
Farbros. He, after a couple rounds of combat, he banished Faye back to the Dawnwood,
Yup.
to which you
Bam! I was not in the combat at all. I did nothing at all. I had enough time to summon my spiritual weapon that I did not get to use, and then I was gone.
happens to be fighting Archfey.
I don't want to.
See, I think of the wrong lyrics that song.
So you guys,
You were thinking of if I only had the nerve.
I'd be drinking, I'd be thinking, I'd be dunking, I'd be drinking, I'd be drunken if I only had a brain.
What the hell? Where'd you get that from?
My brain. Yep, go on.
Concerning.
so you guys fought with Farbros. Pip almost jumping off the balcony under a charm spell. Oh, Pixie.
Nixie.
I'll fix that for you, dog. But in the last minutes before Pip jumped off the balcony, Daffodil came to the rescue and freed Siltoris, allowing him to take the jump on Farbros and basically imprison him somewhere far, far away, using his Archfey powers. With that, all the spells broke. Pip did not jump off the image. And Faye just
Pop back into existence.
I don't know if it's like a.
I'm doing a lot of finger guns tonight. Someone stop me.
It's fair.
I'd
There,
be drinking, I'd be
Do you know how often my kids do that?
Had a brain.
Have you ever been shot by a 2.5-year-old?
So the question is that does Faye pop back into existence with like a, or does she go like?
No, it would more be like,
You know, displacing the air.
no, it has to be like some sort of like light tinkling sound or something.
Guys, I was in the middle of something. You took that very different places than I apologize.
I'm not sorry, I love it.
You guys all appeared back on the balcony. Siltoris, grateful to see you all. Freed took Faye and freed her mind of the
You took that.
innate mind player that was going
Read her mind.
that was going to eat your head, eat your mind
Brain.
and brain, and destroyed it, freeing the great wizard spirit that was living inside of the wing.
It was apparently famous, but I
The
just wanted him
wing.
gone.
Darwin. Sorry.
He went back to Alan, the land where he's from, and your brain works as it's supposed to now, free of any issues.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Siltoris got a good peek of your head, your memories. So, and that is where we left off last time.
You better hold with this water.
We were on a break.
But you had a thing for him before you met me, I see.
Totally valid.
So you guys
Good
find
night.
yourself standing on the balcony, breathing, kind of catching your breath. It all has happened very quickly, and you look down and you see the guards of the castle kind of throwing down their weapons, and you see your armies kind of like making their way in and taking the surrender.
Oh no, we need a button for that.
And Faye,
True, we do use that quite a lot.
we do. A couple other popular streams do that too, and it's hard not to.
Oh, just have a little.
No, they say that making your way downtown.
It's just so ubiquitous. Just it's everywhere.
I literally saw a sign that said "Making Your Way." It was in Boston when we were down there, and I was just like, I just could not think about it. And then I was thinking about Terry Crews. And
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
I can never look at him the same way that I did before that movie.
Did you see the lip sync battle?
No.
He did it for lip sync battle. Oh my god,
There's ribbon dancing.
great! It is great. I saw it the other day. We'll have to watch that after the stream
White
tonight.
flowy outfit. Dancing pecs. Dancing decks.
Panting decks.
Dancing pecs.
Oh,
It's pretty great.
there's nothing more entertaining than this like extremely built, intimidating looking guy who just does not give a shit what people think about him. He's just like, I'm just gonna do what I want. It's the human embodiment of where does the 800-pound gorilla sit on the bus?
Yep.
Wherever he wants.
You know Terry Crews plays D&D too, right?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wait, I did know that because the way I learned about it was somebody was like, so Terry Crews plays D&D and Vin Diesel plays D&D.
Yep.
So now I need a buddy cop movie where they both secretly play D&D and don't want the other to know.
They did a stream. They did a live stream. Or a live stream episode. I think it was like a one-shot.
I love that.
It was Diesel D&D or something like that. Or D and Diesel.
That makes more sense, yeah.
So, it's pretty... I haven't watched it, but yeah. They're nerds. It's great.
I love that.
Anybody can be a nerd. So...
I mean, you're already here, so... You might as well.
So, as you guys covering from the battle around you, they are coming to, and you see Siltorus kind of with a worried look looking over your face.
So
As
we're
you're-
skipping what happened last week.
Did we do much after?
Yeah,
Yeah. Saw.
Yeah, I know, but
And-
you did the mind thing
yeah.
and you covered. What do you do after that?
Not a whole lot. But I didn't pass out.
Well, he's pulling his hands away from you.
Okay. I pass out?
No. He's pulling his hands away from you and you kind of see his face and like the mask of worry slowly dissipates. As you walk free. And you just, in the moment where you saw the mage fly away, that was kind of in the like queen second.
Okay.
So
Bless you.
that was not seen by the rest of the group.
Okay.
That is where we start.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Do you need for anything?
Just leave.
So,
And an inhaler's not gonna make all of this stuff.
what would you guys like to do?
Probably go back down and meet with the army.
So,
It's not the same.
I know, but I wanted to touch it.
so,
It just looks so cool. I had to touch it.
so what do you guys talk to Siltorus? You guys just start walking down, or?
I'm gonna turn to Pip. We should go meet with the others. Let them know what's happened.
What?
We should meet with the others. Let them know what's happened.
Oh, okay. And she like jumps off the balcony railing that she was standing on.
You're just gonna.
No,
Okay.
she jumps back onto the balcony.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, not how you said it.
No, I thought you were jumped off towards the ground.
When you say jump off the balcony, you do not mean go back. You say jump off the railing. You don't mean like back into the safety of the balcony.
Yes,
you
I do.
mean, you mean swan dive.
I thought you were gonna like swan dive off and use the loop to cast fly or something like that, or feather fall.
I already did my fly for the day. I
I
can't use it again,
was-
and I don't have fiddle.
very confused. That's why I was kind of clear. Okay, so you jump back onto the balcony.
Yes.
Siltorus is like, well, thank you all for your help. It's truly appreciated. Okay, I'm glad you're okay. Thank you. True.
Faye's trying to be nice by not saying something mean.
Yeah.
So
So it's just awkward silence.
yes, awkward silence.
All
They
right.
interact with the world around her by being acerbic.
He just like he takes the awkward silence for a second. And he's normally very confident in his manner and like the things he does, but he's just kind of like, all right. I think we should head down soon, shall we? I'll make that a little bit quicker if you prefer. And he taps his fingers and a like kind of like platform of force appears just under you guys' feet. You guys are jutted upward slightly, and then it picks up off the ground and starts hovering out over the balcony and flying down.
I can show you the world.
I can show you my driveway.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that.
You don't know that, like, it's like, I can show you the world, bank account, nothing. I can show you my driveway.
Nice.
Wait, I know that one.
I see where Brittany thought you were going with that, and I'm
I can
I thought
show
that
you
was
my bedroom. That?
It's alright, we don't need to explore where that was
The
gonna go.
naughtier version, I understand,
Yes.
of the bedroom.
So, you guys float down, and the gates are opened up, and your
Here
arms
she comes.
and the people are making their way in.
I gotta finish the set.
I know.
Sometime this fall, I think.
Yeah.
I will help, gladly help, by knitting outfits for you.
So you guys touch down on the ground, and
This.
the first thing you see Pip when you guys touch ground is you see Oswald running up towards you, and he says, "Pip, you're okay. Oh, that's good. I was worried. I saw you stand up on the edge of that balcony, and I thought you were gonna jump off for a second there.
Oh, she was.
What? What happened?
I just heard, from Barbaros, basically, to jump off.
So you decided that was a good idea?
I couldn't hear anything, so I couldn't think.
So you went into the effects of the spell?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
To be fair, Faye doesn't know that she was going to jump off the balcony. This
Nope.
is new news.
Sure. He comes over and gives you like a big
Who does?
Oswald.
To him.
Yeah.
To him. Faye. Him. And it's like, who's hugging Faye?
Nobody's hugging Faye. Although
Good.
Soltoris has been by your side.
Like,
He's not like leaving your side. Well, it seems like we've won here. And at the sound of that, the army lets loose with a loud.
no, it's actually like,
It is a loud.
like
it's
in Monty Python.
The crowd goes wild. Like they're banging their swords against their armor and shields. They're making all the sounds they
And they
can.
were forced to eat Robin's minstrels, and there was much rejoicing.
Fireworks, magical fireworks start exploding in the sky above you guys, and just.
What, you guys just had that prepared?
There's
Yeah, we were
mages
feeling
there.
pretty confident. We were feeling pretty confident about this.
Well, I mean, wizards don't need to prepare spells, so
Oh, it's not nice for the wizard.
they have their entire spell list at any time. So, regardless, as things progress, you guys are kind of the next couple hours are kind of a blur as the army kind of takes the surrender, kind of integrates the other group as they were more or less pressed into service of Farbrose, not necessarily by choice. The servants of the manor prep rooms, spaces, and you guys eventually find yourselves kind of a quiet reading room, one of the upper levels of the castle, with tea and some finger foods, and it's quiet.
Good dudes.
You guys find yourselves with your familiar friends, Poke, Falana, Daffodil, Oswald, and Siltoris, and Faye and Pip. And Daffodil pipes up and says, "Well, now that that's done, what's next?"
Home.
It's fair. Can't imagine what Donwood looks like at this point.
Exactly.
Bad.
What do you mean? How do you know?
She told us earlier, remember?
It's where Farbro sent me.
Oh, that's right. Said it was dark. Sounds like we need to make our way back quickly.
As quickly as we can. Now that we no longer have business with the courts.
You're coming to Oswald, right?
Well, it is my home, so if it hasn't been my home for a long time, it is where I come. I will definitely join you. I want to be here.
We appreciate the help.
So Taurus pipes up and says, well, it sounds like my Faye's home is in dire straits. I do believe I'll accompany you as well. That's okay. Although be warned, I'm in a limited function of being able to use my powers outside the table. But I would like to accompany you in some sense.
By that.
Well, I am what they call an archfey, so my power is none short of a deity's. And you hear like thunder, like crack off distance. Just below. But I'm limited in what I can do outside. If I'm not careful, I'll be heavily punished by the rules set forth in ancients.
Oh, so basically the big boss man will be angry because you're doing stuff that you're not supposed to.
Correct, basically.
Okay.
And trust me, they will know. It would have to be dire straits for me to be able to use half. So I'm more or less tagging along the compass.
Yeah, we could always use somebody who's tall and
Tall.
magic-y.
It can help a little bit, but I just have to be careful.
Hey, I'm tall and magic-y.
And I'd like to keep a
And you have beautiful fur.
close eye on my Faye and make sure she recovers.
I just heard that last bit.
Sure she makes full recovery when remembers. The last bit about my Faye.
Hey, Rena.
He's still your patron.
I know.
Hey, Rena, do you want to join us or do you want to stay here? Because you can stay here. Maybe
Well-
your family.
The Feywild is my home, but you were also grateful to helping me in. I enjoyed traveling with you. I'll go as well.
That's
Um,
awesome.
I'm here till we get it all settled. Like,
And then I'll make sure that when everything is done and everything is good, then I will help you find a way back.
I appreciate it. I accept whatever happens. I think you two are great. The three.
Nothing. I'm just every time we forget about daffodils.
The two of you.
Yeah.
The three of you.
Dude, the three of you.
I have to play like all the characters.
Yeah,
Don't-
yeah. No, I get it.
Don't roleplay Daffodil very. It's just kind of like there.
Still funny.
Fair. So, sounds like we have a plan made. Where do we have to go in order to get back? I've heard rumors of a portal down in the southeast.
Yeah, Daffodil and I think Falana did that with the 2 years that we were prepping to come and save you. Sorry it took so long, by the way. But
Is that right?
yeah, they found like a portal. I think Pip would remember where it was, but I don't remember.
Alright, well, I will make sure we get there safely, and then we will go and see what state the dominates.
And then we have to find the other 3 pieces of power for this thing that's gonna help destroy the darkness. That's our
Something,
top
something,
priority when we
weapon.
come back.
Well, the 3 of you took on a greater archfey in one. So I suspect we'll be able to succeed. It's not an easy task.
But we need to still find those 3 other pieces of power.
I will be happy.
Have any idea, like, if you can do, like, your magic, like,
Well, I've never.
man things and find
Magic man things.
It's not. I don't think that's necessarily in my realm of expertise.
help us find where it is. Like we have an idea where they are, but, like, just help pinpoint. Great.
Oh, we'll see.
We do have a map.
I won't be able to do too much till we actually reach.
Rough idea.
Yes, but it's all we've got.
I won't be able to do too much till we actually reach.
Yeah, that's true. But I still have some things for you.
Again, remember I'm limited,
But still,
and I'm also.
you have some magic. Like, you can do, like, cool tricks and, like, keep away, like,
Yeah.
little bugs and stuff that, like, bother us in the middle of the night and, you know, all that stuff.
Okay.
age.
You will be put to work.
I see. Alright.
But you'll be helpful and useful, and you'll be alright. So it'll be okay.
Oswald is just like jaw drops. It's back to like how Pip's talking to the like an archmage. You know, like,
It is an important facet of Pip's character that she has no sense of self-preservation.
Nope.
he's like, well, Pip, I think we should
I'm gonna
probably.
call you Matilda.
See, Matilda! We need to make sure.
Pressing matters first.
No, that's one of the pressing matters.
Matilda can be in the post game.
Okay.
So you guys, Oswald turns to you, Pip, and says, well, I think maybe it's time that we head off. Go get some sleep. It seems like you worked hard. I'll escort you to your room.
Yeah.
So he, you guys head off. He kind of leads you towards your room. Daffodil stands up and he says, "No, I think I'm tired. I think I'm going to head off myself. If you'll need me, you know where to find me." He boogies off as well, followed by Hook and Polana as they follow along.
Rita's there on the wall, just staring.
Rena is on your head,
Still.
where she normally is.
That would be hilarious if she's just like watching Faye.
So Faye and Pip, you have a nice long walk with Oswald. As you get to your rooms, he stops for a second and says, "I am truly glad you're. I was very worried. And I know what's coming will be just as, if not more, dangerous. I'm glad we're doing it together."
Wait, did we check all the rooms, make sure there wasn't like no trap set? This is Barbarossa's place, right?
The servants were happy to be under new management. They took there wasn't an issue.
Oh, Oswald, we should go clean this thing up. Well, we'll see you in a little bit, Faye. She's like, go.
You guys had already walked out though.
But with Faye, I thought you said Pip, Oswald, and Faye.
No.
Okay, Faye. Okay, Pip
Pip
and
and
Oswald.
Oswald.
Okay, sorry. Then you said Faye, and then I was confused because I thought Faye was there, and
I
it was
didn't-
awkward.
Don't remember saying Pip. It's okay. No, it's just Pip and Oswald.
Okay, so I'm like, yeah.
No.
Sorry.
So, you guys, as he's getting you to your room, he says what he says, and then it's your turn.
I was really worried about you.
Oh, I think I had the less dangerous of the jobs, frankly.
No.
Refuse.
Yes. Oh, I think worry about each other. Keep each other safe.
Yes.
I'll do what I can. He kind of grabs his hands and ears and looks into your eyes real deeply for a second.
Pip bops up and kisses him.
Ew.
So it's like, oh, that was nice.
Yes.
Well, I did.
I want to try that one more time.
You kiss me again?
Yeah.
In
Okay.
real time, or you want to try the scene again?
No.
So you kiss him again, and he returns the kiss. You guys, kiss for a bit.
Okay. Good night.
And you run and shut the door behind you.
Yep.
Anything you do in particular before I change scene?
Pip then wonders, does this mean I'm gonna get married?
Sure. So, that we switch back over to Faye. See that Faye and Siltoris have now been left alone in the room. Everyone else headed out.
That's me.
Siltoris sitting next to you on the couch as the rest of the group left. I don't know. Would you
It's
think?
okay. It's okay. I'm just seeing the image in my head. Keep going. I'm sorry. Oh.
I say you don't have to play that way. But
No. I'm just the image in my head. I'm okay.
Okay. So he then says, "Well, I guess at this point I should probably head off myself. It's been a long 2 years, constant pain. So he looks at you, takes a second, and says, "I truly am sorry. Thank you." Then he goes to get up.
Questionable. Me.
You better be sorry, bitch.
Me, romance, other second questionable.
That means they're gonna get married. Kicks in the face.
That's fine.
Exactly. True love.
You know, this time I think I believe you.
Bum, bum, bum.
And she's gone.
Run off.
Not running off, just leaving.
Disappear.
Dismissed.
Yep. So Taurus, just you stop him in his tracks, and then you scurry out, and as you turn and catch one last glimpse of him as you round a corner, he's still kind of staring there, just looking at him. It's like,
I
not
shouldn't have
moving.
done that.
Anything you do before I change scene over?
No, I think we're good.
The ladies now have romance.
Not with each other.
Is this a kissing live stream? You want me to stop right here?
Because there's already 2 kisses.
I think kissing live stream, and it just takes.
Shane, get your head out of the gutter. This is not OnlyFans.
I was thinking, yeah, never. Anyway.
Self-respecting Twitch live stream.
It's
Gosh.
not, it's not a hot tub stream, so we're good.
And we could get like one of those
do
little
have a hot
inflatable. I was like, we could also get one of those inflatable hot tubs.
It's like a,
Inflatable hot tub?
it's a legit
Do
channel.
they do
too.
that?
Yeah, they have inflatable hot tubs. The hot tub stream
That's
is a
just-
legit thing.
I feel like inflatable things plus heat, it's not gonna last very long, and then it's gonna be a huge mess.
So what happened is people did the just chatting streams, and they did them all up in like bathing suits for reasons. And
Reasons.
so Twitch started banning people for it, and then people got upset. So they created the hot tub with just chatting stream
Gross.
specifically, and you have to have like water of some sort on the stream. So people often do it like kiddie pools and stuff like that.
Degenerates.
Eh.
Go to church!
So, yeah, I mean,
I'm so glad I just told YouTube to go to church.
it's fair. So
This goes double for anybody watching on YouTube.
No.
the night passes. You guys all have very comfortable rooms. Very, it's temperate. The beds are great, big, comfortable. The night goes by. You guys wake up on a bright, shiny new day. With you guys at long rest, you guys level up.
I hope so. I was like, I hope we will, because we just fought a big bad guy.
Yep. That has officially leveled up.
Just gonna take my long rest first.
Yep, so take a long rest, and then you guys can, we'll do the level up. We'll go ahead and take a pause in the stream, and you guys level up.
There'll be a big pause sign that says pause.
It'll just be a little break.
Never require me going back and doing anything again. Takes like work.
Shut up. Just imagine. Sign.
Imagine a pause.
Pause sign. Like 2 lines, and next to each
This is really why we need another plushie, because we've got Pip, we've got a tub. If we also had Faye, think about
other.
it.
Actually, you can have the plushie hot tub stream.
She hot tub stream. It won't be real water. I'm sorry, guys.
No, because that's all wool.
Will never be.
We're not messing around with my expensive wool.
That was cool too.
It was like $20 a skein.
That's the stuff you got at the fair.
Fiber fair,
Fair,
yeah.
fair, yeah.
100% worth it, absolutely. I'm a yarn snob, just so you know. Mara's not as much of a yarn snob.
No.
You're more like, if it's there, I will use it.
If it's there, I will
I'm a
use
snob.
it. But I definitely have my preferences.
Sure. But you're not a snob like me.
No.
You're like, acrylic is fine. I'm just like, heresy.
I'm
guys-
like, acrylic is fine for things. Will I use them all the time? No.
Do you guys want me to roll for Daffodil's HP, or do you guys want to do it?
You do it. It'll be quicker.
Should I multi-class?
That's a very good
Ooh.
question. There is options.
And if so, what? Because I'm level 10 in fight.
So I'll put it to you this way: you're level 11 in fighter, and I hate to do this to you. Gives you a third because you get this is your next multi attack, so you get 3 attacks.
Then
Perfect.
level up next.
Level 12, that's a good time to take that thing.
Because I'm like, okay.
You get your extra attack, which is like, oh, great.
Eleven
Daffodil.
gave me nothing at all.
Hey, he probably gave you some new, another spell slot. I'll look. Daffodil at level 11. When you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat the d20 roll of a 9 or lower as 10. So you cannot roll less than 10 on anything he's proficient. Which is,
No. Oh, I've got a 6th level.
you got a 6th level spell slot.
Ooh,
I'd say you should get something.
take it all back.
Yeah. You get first, and you also get Destroy
How many spells
Undead.
do I get? I get destroy what now?
Oh yeah. So
What?
your Destroy Undead spell, that you should have unlocked, you can destroy up to level 2 or lower undeads in one shot.
Ooh.
Level 2 challenge rating.
Basically, all I got was a little bit more strong, and I got more fights, more attacks, and
You
that's
can
it. I
kick
can
butt.
just attack one more time. That's really what I got. 3 attacks per action. Which is nice.
I went ahead and leveled up the
You
Daffodil.
did?
Probably should get.
A ward against magical travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space.
Oh, yes. So you don't have to worry about creatures popping in that you don't want to just pop in. Like
Oh,
Farmer.
Yet out.
Love that.
Like, yet out.
6th level spells are pretty great.
Yeah, I like them.
Being yet
Alright, while we're paused, I'm going to take a quick break.
out.
Okay. So you got your character all leveled up?
Yeah.
So what do you think about multi-class? Let's talk about the stream since we're on live still and I'm not pausing.
So, if I multi-class, I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna like do anything, but I'm not gonna level her up again.
Yep.
I really don't know. Like, I'm not a big magic-y person. But I feel like if I were to multi-class with Pip, I might do a multi-class in either Barbarian, or I might multi-class in Bard. Because she's become more charismatic as she's gotten older. And Vicious Mockery with Pip would be effing hilarious. Just saying, and she also has the Dust Flute.
Yep.
I just think it would be great to have Pip be able to insult somebody and then come and like slash, 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 slash.
Yeah. The fighter, I feel like a fighter bard is like a common or a popular multi-class.
But
So-
yet again, I don't even know how you would multi-class. How you could do it. Oh, it says at the bottom, add another class. Cool. Oh, I could do Barbarian, I could do Bard. I could not do Artificer.
Mhm.
I could not do Blood Hunter, Cleric, Druid, or Monk. Or Ranger. Or
You
Wizard.
can't do monk?
Nope.
That's surprising.
Because my wisdom, I need at least 13, and I have 12 of wisdom.
Oh.
Same thing with Ranger. I could do Warlock, Sorcerer, Rogue.
Yeah.
I do love rogues. Rogues are really fun. But we already
Great.
have a rogue. Paladin, don't really care about Paladin. I might try one eventually. Just trying to branch off a little bit into the magic world. I'm not a big magic user in D&D. I just don't really care for it. It's harder for me to understand. Even though it's pretty easy, I guess. It's to prepare spells and to understand what spells do and to know if they're more support or more like of a offensive instead of a defensive thing. I don't really.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I were to multi-class, I think I would multi-class in Bard, or possibly Barbarian.
That makes sense for you.
Yeah, the barbarian.
I've played
Barbarian. Okay.
I have played Barbarians before, which are really fun. I really enjoy it.
Yes, barbarians are fun.
Rogues are also really fucking fun. Sorry, but they are. But magic, not my favorite thing in the world, but I definitely see Pip either going as Fire Bard or Fighter Barbarian.
Love it. Alright, so Faye is now back.
Yep.
A couple of spells I'll point out to you. Word of Recall, Feignar Ally, and Hero's Feast.
Yes.
All amazing spells. Word of Recall. No. Cleric, but you also have a Fey Patron. Would require you to have kind of a special place of peace and tranquility in a forest-like setting in order to set your recall.
Okay.
So, like, you know how you guys have occasionally found, like, tops of trees or locations that were particularly peaceful and safe?
Okay.
Those would count as locations that you could set a recall. And I'll give you a bonus to finding those places if you're looking for them specifically.
Okay.
So you can do that. So they're not uncommon. Alright, so with that, you guys wake
I
up.
could try some time doing animal friendship in my Dust.
You just make Daffodil your friend.
No, it's convincing, like,
I know, I was teasing. I know it does. What? No, I was saying, like, you can make Daffodil, like, extra your friend.
I thought you were insinuating that it's never been.
No, he is your friend, but I mean, like, extra your friend.
Meredith, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but Daffodil's not real.
I was trying to tell about spell.
I'm sorry.
And he shot it down.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what I meant.
Not shoot it down.
Yes, he did.
Go ahead, talk about it.
No, we are moving on.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Alright, so, you guys wake up, it's a nice bright sunny day. You guys
Create undead?
are led to breakfast.
That was supposed to be a much smaller face than it was.
I can't remember, it's okay.
I think it did too.
I did not see the face the last one.
Well, let's replay the video so you can see it.
Damn it, Shane!
I'll have to make a clip of that one.
No!
Maybe a meme. We were really popular. All people will come and watch our streams to see more memes.
Goodbye, everyone.
So, yeah, you guys sit down and breakfast. Everyone's there. So it sort of starts off the conversation and says, "So, when do we plan on leaving? I assume we want to leave quickly."
I would, but I don't know about everyone else.
Ben, Death, Hook, Lana, Oswald, what do you think?
I think they would say, no, like,
We should leave as soon as possible.
yeah, we should go. Sort of thing.
I agree. I think we should. So, I can give us a little bit of a jump if we prefer. You said the portal is located down in the southeast, near the port town. Whose name I have set. It is called...
There wasn't any ransacking that we wanted to do at the castle first.
No.
I wasn't sure if there was anything like.
This isn't that kind of D&D.
It's true.
Just because there is a dungeon.
I didn't write it down. The name of the town is... Give me 5 seconds to pull the generator. Well, I'll name it here in a second. But,
3. Or
So I can
But-
provide a portal to teleport us there. You would prefer? You will all prefer?
I wouldn't mind.
Yes.
Alright, we're all prepared. Let's give us an hour after breakfast and we'll be down the courtyard and we'll head out. Oswald says, I'll establish somebody to kind of keep watching the kids and manage our group in case they're needed. They're all willing to help and they all want to help the Dawnwood as well. But I think it's best for the small group of us figure out what's happening first and then bring the rest if possible.
Okay.
Okay, so, you guys have an hour. Is there anything in particular you guys want to do with that hour?
It's gonna clean up the mess that she made with the glass.
You go down and it's already been cleaned up and fixed.
Shocking.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
Not particularly. Go back to that library. See if he's got any books that I want.
Steal books.
Okay. So you go down to the library.
Oh, sorry. Maybe see if there's anything about the darkness here.
That's
you-
exactly what I was looking for. Anything pertaining to the Dawnwood, because now we're in the Feywild, so I don't need books about the Fey.
Okay, so if you're looking at anything particularly regarding the Dawnwood, roll an investigation check.
Could I assist her?
Oh, you don't even need to. Take a look.
Natural 20? Is
Yeah.
that the dice I blessed?
No.
Alright, so with a natural 20, you're looking around and you happen to find kind of a leather-bound book. It seems quite old. You open it up and you recognize it as the journal, which you guys found way back when. Saved Orpheus from the frog people. So, opening up the journal, you notice there's notes scrawled along the sides
Ooh.
and in the margins.
Updates.
Inside the notes in the margins, it looks like it's Farbaros had taken an interest in the darkness in particular, in probably because he wanted to take over the dark. And put down notes of what he thought it was.
This could come in handy.
Did you want to spend any time reading it, or are you just gonna grab it and go?
Grab it and go.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Sure, we'll spend some travel time on something.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do with this hour? I'll say that probably you found it pretty quick with that. You took like 20 minutes.
Pip wants to find something. Like, she wants to do
Souvenir.
maybe like a souvenir. But she also wants to do like something that's like brings her back to her childhood a little bit. Because she's just been like serious. And now she's like, I want to do something fun.
Okay. So
Like either finding like a mattress and sliding down the stairs on the mattress, that sort of thing.
okay, yeah, you can find some sort of habit to get into. No problems with that.
Like two little mischievous things, like trying to make sure like the doors like have this little lip now or whatever, so like they creak. Every door creaks when it opens, you know, like something like that as well, maybe.
Sure. You go and you screw with all the doors so that way they make weird sounds. Sure. You got some habit to be left behind. No problem there. Alright. So with that, you guys' hour's up. You meet in the courtyard and you see Siltorus down there and the rest of your small group. Aaron. And getting ready to go. So, as you're all down there, the Siltorus looks at you guys and says, Alright, looks like everyone's here and prepared. We all ready?
I am.
Yes.
Alright. Let's go. And he sits down and it takes a minute or two. And all of a sudden, kind of a portal opens up in front of you guys, decently wide. and you see a gateway that basically leads through, almost made of like incorporeal vines that kind of grew up out of the ground.
Okay.
Creates a gateway, and as you look through, you see seems to be the top of the tower overlooking a large ocean and a big city. He ushers you guys through. So you guys all walk through, and as you do, the smell of sea salt and the feel of the sun hits you immediately as you walk through. And you all file out, and then Siltoris comes from behind and shuts the gateway behind him. The incorporeal vines fading away into nothing. Did you guys find yourself uncomfortably warm? Because you guys were in the north and it was a little chillier. You guys are now in the deep, kind of like eastern south in the Summer Kingdom. It is
Florida.
yes. Very well. Very well.
Deep southeast.
Yeah. The deep southeast. It's very warm. There is
There's
the
a
sun
river right in
shining.
front of us.
There is a large ocean opening up around you guys as you find yourselves on kind of like a coastline. Lots of boats dot the shoreline, and a large city is spread out beneath you. So Taurus walks up and he says, "Welcome to Mians, harbor city of the Summer Kingdom."
The city.
We're just gonna make all of like the Fae now just have Maynard.
Do it! Do it!
Now that I thought about it, I can't do a Maynard accent.
Do you have a pool or somewhere where we can cool off?
Well,
It's warm.
I
I'm
mean,
hot.
get
I
some
want
out
to win.
here. Oh well, you can't get there from here.
well, if you're all rather uncomfortable, I can change that. These fingers. Then all of a sudden, you guys all look down and you're wearing more appropriate clothing.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do air conditioning. Of course he'd change our clothes without our consent.
Yep.
Thanks.
So,
It's probably like this beautiful, light, airy, pretty thing.
so most of you guys are wearing like decent traveling clothes, just better set for the summer. It's a little bit more like to your individual likings. Like he picked your styles, and he nailed it pretty good.
No, but Faye.
Did you just dab?
No, I was like, no, but Faye has to be all in like this pretty airy thing that like doesn't really.
We're not gonna think too hard about woodland creatures in clothes, okay?
But Faye is wearing something that's got a little bit more embroidery on the sides and some extra jewels and stuff studded around.
Fancy, lovely.
I gotta stop making that face. I'll freeze that way.
Yeah, yep. It's getting there already.
But I keep. Shut up, Shane!
Ah.
I have told my kids that their faces will freeze that way when they make faces at me, so I understand why our parents did it now. It's really entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You just whack your bruise.
No, my leg is so tight. I'm just doing this with my foot, and I can feel like a Charlie horse almost starting to happen. Just
Should I like punch it ahead of time so that it won't interrupt?
I'm trying to work out the knot with just moving.
Well, you just let me know.
Dang.
As you guys kind of get your bearings, you're now wearing more appropriate clothing for the temperate. You see a summer Eladrin comes trying the staircase and says, "Ah, Lord Siltorix, good to see you again." Says, "Yes, it is good to see you as well. Prepare some space for us." "Yes, of course." You guys are like the top of this very tall, wide tower. And it's Siltorix leads you down in. You see that there's kind of servants stirring about. Some probably more noble types milling around. They all bow to Siltorix as he comes down through. You guys haven't spent a lot of time with him around normal Eladrin. But it kind of strikes you at this point of like how much kind of like loyalty the Greater Fae or the Archfaes are to the regular denizens of the Feywild.
Hey, Siltorix.
Yes, ma'am.
Quick question for you.
Of course.
Do you think that we'll have some time this evening before we go?
Yes, I think we need to get a boat. Is that correct? And Hook says, "Yes, that's the information we gathered." Siltorix says, Yes, I think we'll have the at the bear.
Oh. Because I have a question.
Okay.
Do you know if there's any like nice little like restaurants or something?
Oh, there's a number of great food places. Oops. Here, will this be better? And then his mouth doesn't move, but you hear him speak. And he says, "Is this better?"
Yes.
And you realize that you go to move your mouth, but no words come out. But he responds and says, "Good. So, yes, there is a number of great places in town. It's near the ocean, in a city I can recommend a number of.
What's a place that's kind of, well, romantic?
And, okay. You need a lot of good things.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, there is a kind of a cove that gets led into the city. It's almost like a lake. Very pretty, and there is a dock of like restaurant set up over top of it. The widespread boards so you can see down into the water. It's very nice, and I think it would be suitable to your temperaments.
That does sound very nice. Oh. Do you think that me and my whatever he is to me can go there tonight?
Yes, of course. Here, take this. And he hands you a piece of paper with a stamp on it. It says, dinner is on me.
Oh, thank you. And do you think you could find an excuse to have him go with me and that other people won't know what's going on?
I mean, you could just ask it yourself.
Or, I mean, like, distract other people from not knowing.
Well, if you want to ask him, I could take the rest of the group away. That's not hard.
That sort of thing. I don't
Well,
know.
it might be a little bit more difficult to pull day away, but nothing I'm not used to.
I mean, I don't know. She seems a little bit different towards you.
I don't know. I
Now-
feel like I'll never make things right.
I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, I'm kind of new at this whole thing, but,
It's not easy, but I think it'll be worth it. Yes, I'll pull the rest of the group away and give you an opportunity to talk.
thank you.
With that out loud, his voice says, "Alright, if you follow me, this floor here," and you guys head down some more stairs. We have bedrooms here prepared for Pip. You'll be able to stay there, and Oswald, you can stay there. And you see there's like a water feature in the middle of the room, and kind of like a little pool in the center, which is kind of like well suited to put it on our kid to enjoy. The rest of you will head downstairs and see more. You guys can be. You guys are left alone as the rest of the group comes down. Oswald says, "This is nice. This will be a great place to stay."
Yeah. Do you want to go with me somewhere tonight?
So as you stutter that out, he stutters out the same thing. He's like, "I think we should go out to
Have a reservation.
You do? Already? Just got here.
I pulled some strings.
Let's see. Yeah, I think dinner would be very nice. Just the two of us.
Yeah, it's fine. It's on the water, and it's supposed to be really cool and really nice, and we don't have to pay for it.
Sounds great. I think it's a date.
Yeah.
I guess I should go get settled then.
Me too.
And you guys head towards your rooms. If you happen to turn around and glance back, you see him kind of do like a fist pump area before you walk into your room.
And then Pip waits till he closes his door and then get involved in the water.
Good, sir.
Sorry.
So the rest of you guys get brought down, and he points out rooms for the rest of the group. Then Faye, you're last on the list.
Yep.
Because Faye, your rooms will be overtaken. Leads you through like a door you did not see was there before. Kind of pops open, and he leads you out, and you see that you have this room that's kind of like almost like one whole wall is made of like crystal, and it looks out over the city, and you get like perfect views. the crystals kind of reflect the right weird, unique colors and patterns, which give this whole room kind of an ethereal, fey-like glow in space. Kind of like your little die there. Except the whole wall that you can see through.
I'd never leave.
There's also...
Especially if you can touch it and it'll roll all nat 20s.
I don't think that's gonna work so much for a wall.
There's,
Just like,
some plush furniture. There's like, it's got its own like luxurious crystal tub. I'm gonna dig that off to one side. It says, this room is especially for you.
It's beautiful.
I was hoping you'd like it. It's very special.
it was my mother's room. Sorry, going off all the romance and fairy tale stories. Like, oh yes, this is a special room. It was my mother's room, aka the queen's room, aka the girl I'm gonna marry's room. So take it.
We are probably gonna be here for you too. If you think it would be alright, I'd like to maybe have dinner with you.
Very well.
You still like the same things?
I suppose I do.
I think I know the perfect place. It's quiet and we'll have the majority of it to ourselves.
Better not be the same restaurant.
No, it will not be the same restaurant.
Okay, that would be awkward.
Just a little.
No, different restaurants.
So,
Not, we won't have all of it to ourselves, but most of it.
I think that will be nice. How are you doing too?
I'm alright.
Memories feel like they're coming back okay and intact?
I think so.
Was it till I saw inside? So let's see. Turns around
Yes.
and leaves you to your own. So, heads out. So you guys have the afternoon. Or anything particular you guys like to do?
I'm gonna study my book.
Okay.
Just like always.
So Taurus specifically gets people ready to go try to find a ship to get a crew put together. He's not anticipating it'll take long, but at least fit. Have that.
Pip is going to go and bother Faye for a little bit.
You're gonna go bother Faye in a little bit?
For a little bit.
Okay. So Faye, you get down and start reading your book, and as you kind of settle yourself on in the plush couch, in the light kind of reflecting in the beautiful colors, simmering every so often slightly, you hear a knock at the door.
Come in.
Thank you.
You open the door and you see the beautiful room.
Wow. That's all I'm gonna say.
She leaves and that's it.
No, that's all I'm gonna say. So, what should I do?
About what?
I have a date.
Do you want to go to it?
Yes,
Then you go to it.
but what should I do? I've never been on one before.
Accepted practice is to speak to the other person.
Well, we do that, aren't we? A lot.
Then you're already well practiced.
But I also kissed him the other night. Twice. I don't know what to do now. Did I ruin it?
Did you want to kiss him?
Yes, that's why I did it.
You're going on a romantic date?
Yes, that's why yes.
Why would a kiss be the wrong move? Did you not wish to give him the impression that you liked him romantically?
Didn't want him to know that, but I don't want to ruin anything.
Ruin how?
But what if he realizes that I'm not what he wants?
Were you not traveling together for the last 2 years?
Yes.
Do you think you're able to hide your personality defects for 2 years together?
I don't think.
You can't.
So we're running through the exact amount of time. It's the torque, not good.
Stay out of this shit! I'm giving advice to the younger generation.
That's right, sir.
Is there anything I'm supposed to bring to a date?
A knife.
Sorry.
That's really.
Sorry, I'm just picturing. Hello.
You don't have to be like brandishing it, just have it on your person.
I have a knife with me.
Like my mother always used to say about an extra sweater, it's better to have it and not need it. That's what I say about a knife.
Okay.
Alright.
It's called being prepared. Sorry, get back into character.
Sorry.
The knife advice was real.
I know. I know.
I'm sorry. Like,
Sorry. No, please don't, fans. Because what if that's what's making my eyes hurt?
probably need to spray the fan down or something again.
Maybe it's
Dust
AC.
doesn't accumulate.
It's probably the AC.
That could be. We didn't watch that.
No.
Next.
Sorry.
I mean, we can turn that off at this point. It's cool enough up here. You have to turn off the fan and pull it off.
Lots of-
You can just put that on the camera.
Yeah.
It's the bottom knob, and you turn it twice to the right. There you go. Perfect.
I knew it was the bottom knob, I just wasn't turning it the right direction.
That's fair. I mean, you can turn it to the left. You just turn it 4 times that way.
Sorry.
And we're back.
So, I'm just worried, you know? I've seen how you and Soltors are, like, you're not really a couple, but you're kind of a couple. And the only other person I know that you were with, you were only with him to use him, and I don't want Oswald to think I'm using him, and I don't know, like, I just want it to go well. I'm worried. What do I do? Is he gonna ask me to marry him?
No.
Okay. I mean, we kissed. I mean, when you kiss somebody, usually, doesn't that mean that you had to marry them?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
And I'll thank you not to reduce my entire collection of interpersonal relationships to one creature who lied to me about very basic facets of his person, and another that I spent very little time with because we had pressing concerns. We needed that information
That
to
is
solve a murder.
There's nobody else, right? Yes, I'm doing
Deadpan.
this now.
Entirely deadpan face. Do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know. I want to know because I want to know if there's something I need to make sure that I watch out for in case I do something wrong.
What do you plan to do wrong?
Nothing.
Aside from overthinking and jumping into marriage. Do not bring up marriage. That's my advice to you.
I won't.
Bring a knife. Do not talk about marriage.
I won't talk about marriage. That's why I'm talking to you.
Don't talk to me about marriage either.
She knows nothing.
Refused.
So,
This isn't as complicated as you think.
I hope not. He's a really good guy, and I want to make sure that I treat him right, and, you know, I want to take care of him. It's very special to me. I don't know if you've ever had somebody quite like that. To that extent.
Deadpan.
I just hear you like.
that they saw the expression.
I just hear
I don't know. I don't know if the camera picked up that
I'm
expression.
just hearing like clicking from her mouth. Like.
You said it's creaking of her jaw.
Yep. So. Yeah. And then I'm also worried about going back home and not everything's okay or not. And, you know, if he'll survive being in a harsher situation than was here.
He's from the Dawnwood.
Yes, but he's squishy.
He's much squishier here than he is there.
Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. But there was really nobody else. If you're not comfortable with telling me, that's fine.
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
He's taking that one to the grave.
To the grave!
We faded to black.
Until Elliot brings it up sometime.
Like,
And Pip just goes,
You remember our tryst on that evening? Back forever ago?
yes, yes I do.
What the
What? Trist?
The thing that you
Goes
have
and finds a dictionary.
that thing that we just had with Oswald 3 weeks ago.
Ew. I don't want to know. Oh shit! No, I know what I should have said. Okay, we're gonna rewind.
Okay.
It's the deadpan expression. Okay, give it to me one more time.
So there's really nobody else?
A lady never kisses and tells.
So I'm
I
not
watch a lot of
lady.
old movies. Okay, I've always wanted to say that.
So I'm not a lady because I just told you I kissed Oswald twice.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Does that make me a man then?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to check. Alright. How does one get ready for a date?
Wash.
Well, yes. What else?
Dress nicely.
Okay. I'm gonna go ask Daffodil.
You only have 3 outfits.
Yes, but you don't have an opinion.
Pick the nice one.
Which one's the nice one?
Which one fits where you're going?
Okay. I think that helped. Thank you. And then, like, she starts going in for a hug, and then she's like... No. And I'm like...
Wait.
like, the little paw smack. That's so
You
cute.
ever held a cat's paw? If they let you do it, it's just like this. Just like. And just like.
Sorry. I'm just
enjoy
imagining how cute that would be. Like, an otter paw and a fox paw just like... Boop.
Well, otters have like thumbs.
I know.
So it'd be like a little like.
No, not like a handshake, but like more like their paws just like... Boop.
It would be like, I'm just like so, and you've got a thumb. We're gonna pretend I have thumbs anyway, because you know,
You gotta hold things.
everybody's got thumbs.
You need to thumb the whole things.
Yeah.
See? Little thumb. It's so cute. They can't see it from that far away, but yeah.
Otters totally have thumbs.
What do you...
Wah!
Right,
And
so...
then she like, okay. And then she like leaves, and then she like writes a note and puts it on the door that says,
Oh, that looks very weird.
it says, reading, please do not disturb, knock if need be.
Okay.
And places it on Faye's door.
There's
Okay.
Otter Paws ice cream. Looks like it's like Moose Tracks or something.
Hmm.
So
Like-
the main version of Otter Paws apparently is we call it Moose Tracks. Fun fact.
So, you leave the
Deer
door...
Tracks is similar, but it's just a chocolate covered peanut. You're welcome.
Bless you. So you leave the note on the door, and you head off to go prepare. So, Faye, in the reading of your book,
Uh huh.
you learn some information. So, one of the in the note,
Help them sweet.
Love it. Yes, in the notes. Sorry.
in the notes that Farbaros wrote in the margins, as you're reading through the journal and its bits and pieces and the things that he's scribing about, he talks in one of the sections where the book kind of describing what the darkness is and its shadow like kind of like features. He Barbaros goes to write and he says it sounds similar to a creature he has heard of, which is a demon.
Of course the darkness is a demon.
I mean, calling it that though, now I suddenly want to watch the Never-Ending Story.
Hmm.
You ever seen that?
Yes.
You haven't, Shane?
I have not.
Ah,
I've heard of it. I know what it is. I just never seen it.
it's very weird.
Yes, it is very weird and traumatizing.
So he
We caught it at different points of our childhood.
maybe I saw it
I'm
when I was
sorry,
little.
but the horse being stuck in
I
the swamp
agree. I agree.
is traumatizing for any child.
Well, not any child. I was the kind of
With
kid
a
who watched
boy
Mufasa
yelling.
die and was just like,
Yeah, but that horse just giving up and just like dying while this boy is like crying, pulling on this horse. No, that rips your soul apart, okay? It changes you. It changes you. And then that boy yelling at the book.
Meredith
Okay.
is a sensitive child.
Yes.
Meredith's still a sensitive child.
Yes. If you haven't figured that out already.
Maybe I'll just watch it on my own time. and
Yes,
not with them.
please. 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 I've already dealt with that trauma. I don't need to deal with it again.
But have you really processed?
I don't need to process this. This is not a counseling session. Sorry.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Shane.
I was waiting. Okay. So he writes that it reads familiar to him, almost similar to kind of a fiend, a demon that he's familiar with, one whose name was Jublex, the Lord of Hunger and Slime.
It's great. We just asked the frog people about what to do with
What do we do about Lord Oobleck, the Lord of Slime?
Oobleck.
That's
Oh.
what made me think of.
We just need the giant chicken.
No! Why did you bring back that memory? That was gone! How could you do
Martin
that to
Short.
me?
Martin Short, the Oobleck. The floating eggs. Oobleck is the
Was
name.
that actually his name?
Yes, Oobleck.
I got.
Oh, Martin Short's character, I believe, was Oobleck. Or the King's name. One of them.
I'm not
But
dealing with
Jimmy
the fact that was
Neutron.
Martin Short yet.
Boy Genius, the movie. Oobleck. Why? Sorry. Always derailing.
Hmm?
Always derailing.
I can't get like 5 words, and then it's immediately like, oh my god, do you remember this? I'm just like, I
Ooblar!
just talked about.
Ooblar. King Goobot and Ooblar.
Ooblar. You can
Is he
understand.
really voiced by Martin Short?
Yes.
Huh?
Ooblar. Yep. Ooblar.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
I loved it. That was the only reason why I liked those bad guys. Because I'm Martin Short. Sorry.
He goes on to write that it also reminds him of another fiend as well. It's almost like the combination of the two. The other fiend is known as Sol Katesh, the Lord of Shadows and Magic.
Shadows, magic, and slime. Love it.
And wasn't it like eating also or something?
Hunger.
Hunger.
Hunger. He says it sounds like it reminds him of both creatures, but he's not sure which one. Although he remembers reading a history based on these Greek heroes that fought the darkness in the astral sea and thought they had eradicated all parts of it, but apparently maybe not. And it sounds like part of it has made its way into the Dawn.
Sorry, it just sounds like a giant toddler. Am I wrong though?
You and I have very different views of toddlers.
Am I wrong though?
Listen, Eldritch Beast is not how I view toddlers, okay?
Oh, sorry. Not toddlers, infants.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
I'm like, small child.
No, smaller.
It's, okay, I'll get through this eventually. So, it reminds him of Wolf Creature. There is the histories of the heroes fighting them in the Astral Sea, some sort of combination of the two creatures, although he's not sure exactly how that works. It's said that the battle raged on for centuries as they fought all parts of this creature and tried to destroy it in its entirety. It required them using pretty much all of their strength and eventually dying in the end after they felt like they eradicated all pieces of it. This creature is one that threatened the all of existence and its power. So the only thing he can think of is maybe a small bit of it held on and is now taking it to the Dawnwood, trying to regain its former strength. It was also said that he also goes into details and talks about the heroes described in the book, in the journal. The heroes, one of every race. And he talks about how they could have gotten that power in such a short amount of time, his thoughts and theories about what the Great Spirit was. He seems to think that the Great Spirit was rather some sort of creature of divine nature or some ancient and powerful druid that was the one that caused all this, or the one to bring sentience to the Dawnwood. And he has many notes on this kind of going back and forth. But that's the heart of it. It's his kind of like theories on what caused all this, the creation of these creatures in addition to the creation and destruction of the shadow. So, and then his theories about what actually happened to the Great Bear Spirit that supposedly disappeared. And he thinks is not. So, yeah. That's what you'll learn in the book.
Alright.
So with that, time's passed, getting darker. So anything particularly you guys want to finish up doing before date night?
Pip is gonna do all those things that Faye suggested.
Okay. You find your best knife, you put on your best set of clothes, think of the situation.
Bathe
Bathe.
really well.
Yep, you have a tub in your room, so easy enough.
She's gonna like find things that like she's gonna like go through some of the things and like find things that smell really nice and then pick the one that smells the nicest. Then she's gonna like make sure that she like rubs it on places that she knows will make it smell nice.
Maybe it's flea shampoo.
Fair. You find like some
Like perfume, but for another.
you find this rock that's set up on a pedestal near the wall. And as you go and you're like, that can't smell good, and you smell it and it actually smells amazing. And as you rub it on your fur, the smell stays.
Yeah.
So, easy enough.
She will probably pocket it eventually before she leaves.
Fine.
She wants a smelly rock.
Faye, what do you do?
Oh,
Anything?
that's right, I got invited out.
Will she just
Is that Faye or
forget?
Brittany?
That was Brittany.
I'm like, will she just forget and keep on reading until he like knocks on her
That'd
door?
be hilarious. That'd be very on brand for, like, me.
Well, it's up to you. What do you think Faye would do?
No, Faye's gonna, dress up presentable.
Yeah. So put on something nice.
Yep.
Yeah. You find that there is a bunch of different clothes options in the closet, already set out there.
That's
for you.
good, because she only has one outfit.
Yeah, I know you do.
Make
And
sure
a
she
scarf
wants
that
that,
looks sort of like Pip's old one, but much better and nicer in there too.
Sure. Sure, why not?
Any scarf would look better and nicer. The jankiest scarf.
Alright, so you
Sorry, I just remember that.
go through and you pick out a nice dress, or
Yep.
a nice clothing, whatever you want to call it.
Outfit.
Outfit. And get prepped and ready. You also find one of the smelly stones in there if you want to use it. You remember it from your time in the Feywild. It's the thing that they use, but it's kind of a type of perfume. Yeah, you guys are ready to go. So Pip, as you're finishing up, you hear a knocking at your door.
Hello?
It's me, Pip. I was coming to grab you if you're ready.
Oh, just I'm ready. And then, like, she does, like, one more, like, check in the mirror, make sure that, like, there's nothing in her cute little teeth and all that stuff, and, like, that she can find the knife, and, like, of course she always has her sword on her, but, like,
Yeah. Grab all that and you open the door, and you see Oswald's all dressed up. He's wearing kind of like a steampunk style, like, suit. Dressed up all fancy with a tie. And he looks you up and down, and his jaw drops a little bit, and then he's like, you look really nice.
you look good too. Yeah.
Shall we?
We shall.
He offers his arm, and you guys trot off. The servant leads you guys downstairs, and then brings you to a carriage, which will bring you to your destination.
Fancy.
So, Faye, eventually you hear a knocking at your door. You see a very well-dressed Siltoris as you open the door. He says,
All steampunk, you know, like.
"No, what, do you got problems with the outfit I picked?"
No. Just all steampunk.
I'm thinking of that kind of era look. Like, it's not like steampunk, it's just like
Late
steampunk-
1800s.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Late 1800s style, like, dress.
Culture.
Sorry.
Steampunk was the fastest thing that came to my brain.
Okay,
You know?
I'm just picturing cogs on this.
Give the man a break. He mostly reads.
He broke his beholder.
Exactly.
It doesn't break. Those pop off on purpose.
Oh, that's a fluff. So that's not broken. Cool.
No, they come off.
There you go.
They're little I-beams.
I'm sorry.
They pop off on purpose.
Okay.
That's so because you gotta knock them out. It's part of the creature.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Because they each do a different thing. So as you take out his eye tentacles, they pop off and pop back on.
I'm sorry, Shane.
I thought it was
I don't mean to tease you.
It's okay. I just like I try to come up with the best thing. So Siltoris opens up the door and dressed very fine in kind of like Fae style robes with kind of greenery and vines, like worked in embellishments and embroidery. He opens the door and he says, "As beautiful as always. I had a feeling you'd pick that dress."
Why you gotta say it like that?
Shall we?
Very well.
This way. He leads you out towards the balcony, and he snaps his fingers, and the disc appears underneath you, and you guys soar off through the air,
I can
heading up towards the water.
I can show you my driveway.
I think he's got way more in his bank account than that.
I know.
Fair. So, as the preference, do you guys want to roleplay through these scenarios, or do we want to briefly cover what happened?
She can roleplay hers. I am not in the right headspace to be roleplaying a fake date.
Fair. Okay. So,
Sorry, maybe next time.
how about this? As you guys fly off and head towards your date nights, you can leave it there.
Okay. Okay.
It's a little early, but I mean, if it depends. If you want to, we'll play.
I honestly do not mind roleplaying.
I know you do. Don't. But
Not feeling it tonight.
why don't we leave it there, and then we can come back and we'll roleplay through you guys' dates.
Cool.
Make it easier.
And all the adventure that happens within.
You
There
never know what'll
could be
happen.
adventure.
You
Depends
never
on how
know.
badly you roll.
You know.
Roll the eclair.
You
It flies
flirt.
across the room.
You flirt so bad at the table next to you.